Hey, welcome in. Well, mystery solved. The mystery of the disappearing audience for the NBA. It's solved. And we have here from, it's the Harris poll. It says 38% of sports fans say the NBA is too political as reason they are watching less. Too political. Well, there we go. Mystery solved. Mystery solved. People don't like the politics in it, it turns out. Who could have guessed that? Anyway, what do they have to say about this? Apparently, basketball fans are souring on the NBA's support of teams and players bringing politics onto the court, tossing an assist to President Donald Trump in his attacks on the league. And what did Trump have to say about it? He said, "People are tired of watching the highly political NBA. Basketball ratings are way down, and they won't be coming back. I hope football and baseball are watching and learning, because the same thing will be happening to them. Stand tall for your country and our flag," Trump tweeted to his 86 million followers yesterday. And I mean, is this a surprise? We all knew this, right? We all knew it was politics. And it's not just that it's politics, it's what are the politics? Well, it's racial politics. Underneath it, it's there's a whole myriad of different aspects of Marxism coming in under the umbrella of the BLM thing. But, just at the pointy end of the spear, it's a kind of politics which offers no redemption. If you care about race, you're racist. If you don't care about race, you're racist. There is really no way out. If you were born to a certain kind of body, you're guilty. It's original sin. There is no redemption there. You can't say anything. It's just sit down and shut up. But why would it be appealing to a large part of the audience for the NBA to basically hear this message? And they know what the message is. It is you're guilty. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you're guilty. You'll never really be forgiven. I mean, you can grovel. We're quite fond of groveling. But you're still guilty. You know that, right? I mean, that doesn't sound appealing to me. This all, identity politics has never seemed appealing to me at all. And what appears to be happening is that amongst the left, they are prodding the worst aspects of each other and themselves, but also prodding the worst aspects of everybody else as well. It'd be nice if people just read some history books, read some history books. Maybe read like some Solzhenitsyn, say that's a good idea. Maybe read, like the Painted Bird or like Night by Elie Wiesel, or maybe, spend an afternoon just looking into the Rwandan genocide, for instance, right? Identity politics is a bad road to go down, and people are right. The people that are tuning out, the 38% of sports fans who say it's too political, they're right. This isn't good stuff. And we know when we look at the individual cases that they are protesting that, there's some misdirection going on here. Anyway, a new Harris poll backs Trump's critique of the NBA, with 39% of sports fans saying they are watching fewer games. And the chief reason why? Politics. The longtime polling agency surveyed nearly 2,000 people over the weekend and gave people 10 options to choose from on why they are watching less basketball. The league has become too political was a clear choice for the decline, with 38% of respondents. Boring without fans captured 28%, and that's not insignificant. And let's see, China also caused 19%. So if you add up China, that was very political. And the NBA's just, I'd call it groveling, actually. They're groveling too, but they're groveling to China. So if you add up 38% and 19%, what do we have? We have 57% there. 57%. So that's well over half of fans that are turned off by politics, by the NBA's politics. And there are other things going on too. With the schedule is all different and it's summer. But the politics are so out front. With the logos on the jerseys and the kneeling for the anthem and the raised fists and all of this stuff. And with a lot of people now, because this stuff is becoming really, really, it's soaking into the culture. It is starting to dominate the culture. And people can see that it's not all that it claims to be. Not by a long shot. And, so when you associate yourself with a movement like BLM, which offers no redemption to anybody, there's no way to solve any problems, right? I mean, just demanding that people, the populace, just agrees with everything you say, no matter how ridiculous, including things like, abolishing the police. It's totally absurd. People can see the video of, for instance, the last couple of police incidents. People can see the video of that for themselves, and they can make reasoned decisions about them. And people are becoming more and more aware of the fact that, like, the founders of Black Lives Matter are very proud, in their words, trained Marxists. This isn't just about police brutality. And even in most of the cases, it seems, where it's about police brutality, it's not apt. It's not clear. One thing you'll never hear from any of these people is the actual statistics on any of this. Ask yourself why that is. There's a huge, terrible problem, but typically, if there's a huge problem, there's some statistics that go along with that, are there not? You never see these statistics. You can look them up yourself very easily, okay? And you'll see why they don't bring up the statistics on this stuff. But anyway, it's basically confirmation that we all already knew. 38% of sports fans say the NBA is too political. Yeah, and that comes as no big surprise. You have to assume they're going to lose a lot of money in the United States and with the one team in Toronto. So who knows? Maybe they'll just move the league to China. Maybe they'll just move the whole league to China. They seem to like China. They seem to like it more than they like, North America. So maybe that's actually a good business move for them. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, you have to subscribe if you want to see more, because the algorithm doesn't like this kind of content. It wants to hide it from you. You must subscribe if you want to see more. Liking and sharing really helps, and I thank you for that. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on every platform, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, CastBox. I think I'm going to be doing a live show on Spreaker every Sunday at, I think, about 7 o'clock. I'm going to start. So you can check that out. Also on BitChute, Minds, Library, Parler as well. That's a great place to contact me if you've got an idea for a show. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.